Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Just Chat with your host, Bailey. How's it going, everybody? I have a super fun tutorial for you guys today. I'm going to show you how I kind of work and do my own gel infill. I'm going to speed up the first, like the boring part where I'm taking it off and filing, blah, blah, blah. So all that's going to be fast forwarded through, and then I'm going to slow it down and do the design with you. I just kind of literally on a whim just threw together a fun and easy Valentine's Day inspired, love inspired design. So I'm going to show that to you guys. It's got some crystals and foil application, things like that. So I'm going to adjust the camera. Put it here. We're going to do some nails. And I hope you guys enjoy the way this video is set up, because I'm really working on the camera angles. Don't. Hey, no. Oh, hey, you be nice to the doggy. Hey, that wasn't very nice. Hey. think so. Okay, so that is how we get to the design stage when I do my own infill. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit since everything was all spit up there. So I'm going to put connections here. So this is one of the 3 bonders that you guys saw earlier. This is just to make the nails re-sticky for gel. And I'm going to apply this to my thumb and 3 of my fingers, leaving
my ring finger dry because I am going to apply regular polish to that. And I'm going to use that as my base color. Just going to pick a little bit of that up off the side there. Didn't want it. Oh, poo. That's okay. It'll still work. Such a force of habit when you go through and you're used to doing something. So scratch what I just said. I'm putting it on all 4 fingers, or all 5 fingers, I should say. And I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Now this is a no cure, but we use the UV light to help it dry faster, in a sense, if that makes sense. It's an air dry, but the UV light helps it dry faster. So I'm going to cure that for 30 and I will BRB. All right, I'm just going to take a wipe and give this another wipe because I know my hands get super dusty and it always collects on my jars and I don't like them to be yucky. So I'm going to give that one a wipe. All right, so the other things that I'm going to be using for this design, so the polish I'm using, this is just like a nude, shimmery nude. This is by, pardon this Manny, it's also getting changed. This is by Trendy Nails. It's just a very nude base. It's called GLI031. It's just a very shimmery-ish nude. And I'm just going to apply that to my ring finger. And I'm going to be applying a transfer foil over top of that afterwards. So, oh, sorry, I'm probably not even on camera. So... and you can apply regular polish under gel. You really have to make sure it is dry 100% before you put anything else over top of it, or it's going to ruin your Manny. Cap tip. Trying to make it not too streaky. I think I'm good. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. Put my cap on here. All right, so the gel I'm going to use and the glitter. So I'm going to use, this one's called Infatuations. I didn't have a lid with this name on it that had this, but this is a thinner gel. And I'm going to pardon the glitters because I use this a lot for glitter for that purpose. The color I'm going to use is this beautiful, beautiful Ruby is the name of it. But it's like the camera's not doing it. It's like a rosy, goldy, beautiful, just a beautiful color. So I'm going to do a little bit of that, and I may do a little bit of that coral color too. So I'm just going to take my gel brush, move this Infatuations over here, and I'm just going to do a very, very thin skim over, just brushing it on basically on all the other 4. And I'm going to use this like a little, like a glue basically for my glitter fade. And I think I'm going to use the coral one too, just because I want a little bit of a pink. So I'll show you guys both the glitters when I'm done this step here. All right, so I have applied Infatuation to all the other 4, not the ring finger. Put that on my little lean-to here. Wipe my fingers. All right, so I'm going to use a little bit of this beautiful coral color too. It's also like a rose gold. Just going very like, you know, lovey colors, you know what I mean? They're very close on the camera, but they're very different in person here. So I'm going to take my fan brush. I'm going to use this to kind of prop it up because I've got magnets on the back of this. All right, so I'm going to go, let's go. And I'm just picking a little bit up with my fan brush, and I am just tapping it over the tip ever so lightly. This is a very, very fine glitter. You don't need too much. Make sure you cap your tip too. And I'm going to do an angle on this one with this coral color. Tap my brush off, kind of get as much as I can off of there. Brush the extra off the sides. Then I'm going to grab this beautiful ruby color and just touch that on the tip there too. It's been a little while since I've done glitter. I hope you guys can see this. I hope my angles are good. I've really been trying to work on my angles for you guys. Just like that. All right. And I'm also going to put this on the thumb as well. And I think I'm also going to try and keep that on an angle like that, because I also want to do a little bit of tape, some metallic tape, and some gems as well. I've got some beautiful pink Swarovskis I'm going to add to this. I'm just kind of going, you know, I know it's not quite Valentine's, but very Valentine's-esque is the inspiration for this. So I'm going to gingerly move this out of the way. I'm just going to, ooh, I meant to touch something. Fix that up there. Get rid of that little doggy hair. Oh, dog hair. All right, so that's what I've got so far, and I'm going to apply another coat of this glitter. That's okay. Another coat of this polish, and I'm going to cure this, and I will be right back. All right, so we are all cured, and I'm going to take my Sheer Brilliance. So this is a thin topper gel that kind of levels everything out. And I'm going to take my Sheer Brilliance brush, and I'm going to cap these glitters. And, oh, poor little baby. And I'm going to wipe my brush in between each time I dip into the pot, just because I want to try and keep the glitter a little lower on the nail instead of keeping it higher. And I don't think I'm going to go with metallic tape. It's just going to, you know, I'm going with the flow here, just because, you know, that's kind of how it happens when you're doing a on the fly design. Like, I didn't really plan this out. I was just kind of like, I'm just going to go for it. And usually when I do that, I just, you know, I let it flow, and sometimes you plan and then other things don't go on the nail and they turn out really nice. So but I'm definitely gonna go with some bling. Gotta go with some bling. Sorry, I'm trying my best definitely to stay on camera here. And I am dry on this one, so perfect. I am going to cap this beautiful color also. And it's okay if I've got glitter there, because I'm going over this with a sorry, I had something in my throat there. A semi-transparent foil that has a pattern on it. And I've never used this foil before, so I'm hoping it will be a good transfer. It would just make my day if everything just kind of came through. All right, so I am going to cure that again for 120 seconds, and I'll be right back. All right, so now that that's all sealed, I'm going to go over the glitters with my tips and toes. No wipe. Oh, there. Oh, we're over here. Tips and toes, no wipe top coat, because that's about the extent of the glitter that I'm doing on these. So I'm gonna seal. I always say seal and shine, so I do the Sheer Brilliance is the seal, and this is the shine. And I'm going very thin, doing my best. It's so difficult to do it on myself. I do it much easier on other folk, but myself is a little more difficult. Very thin, even coat, making sure to cap the tips and go down over the sides. And I'm not going to do this yet on the ring finger because I'm going to wipe it and apply my foil glue. So before I cure that, keep my fingers spread apart. And I'm going to wipe the pterygium layer off of the Sheer Brilliance. Good. All right, and I'm going to take my foil glue here and apply this as you would a nail polish. Goes on milky, sometimes they go on blue. Sorry if I'm off frame. Tip, put the lid back on that. All right, so I'm gonna put my hand in the light, and while that's curing, I'm gonna show you guys the other. So here I have some genuine Swarovskis, however you pronounce it, Swarovski, and they are a dark and lighter pink, and I also have some silver in there, just because I am going to be using a bit of this foil here. It is like lips and roses with a little bit of holographic, but it's clear. So when I cut a piece, you guys will be able to see better. But this is going to go on my ring finger. There we go. We're focused a bit here. Oh my goodness, the focus on this camera is terrible. So just some lips, you know, kind of going a little, you know, Valentine's-y. So yeah, so I'm gonna pause and I'll see you all in just a moment while I'm waiting for this to cure. All right, so we are fully cured. This is a, so again, no wipe top coat. This is still a little milky, so I'm gonna wait for that to dry some more. So I am going to apply crystals here. Now this is a no wipe top coat, but no wipe top coats tend to resist things like cuticle oil and glue. So I am going to wipe these with some cleanser just to help the glue adhere to crystals. And I have for you the most beautiful glue in the world, and I am such a ding dong. I never listen. I was told to oil the threads on this, and I never did, and I ended up having to use a tool to pull it off. So now I just kind of leave it like this because now it's permanently damaged. Anywho, so I have a little old, it's a dupe of a stamping plate. That's it. And I use this for my glue, and I have a certain broken dotting tool that I use as well. And instead of using the brush, I just take a little bit of my glue and I put it on the back of my guy here, or my thingamajig. Just enough here. And I have a wax pen. I do have a crystal katana, but it's a little hard to get out of the case when you're one-handed, so I just grab my little wax dude. So I am going to apply some crystals to my thumb, and I go one at a time, and I'm just going to kind of follow the angle, and I'm going to go, so I'm going to go silver. And I'm going to do a pink. The one thing I don't like about these generic wax pens is they don't release as nice as the Crystal Katana does. All right. Nice big pink one. Ooh! And it broke. Another thing too is, I don't know if you guys can see, but it leaves a little bit of wax residue on the crystals as well. And that I don't like also. But it works good if you're like I'm doing it one-handed on my own. So one, two, and I find applying glue like so with a dotting tool, it doesn't run as much over the nail. All right. Next. And I do believe this one, I have 3 crystals kind of laid out for this guy here. So I'm going to go. I'm going a little over the top with the bling. I haven't had bling on myself in a little while. I think I need a little more glue. One. I'm gonna dark pink, like so. And this one. I don't think I'm gonna go too big with this one here. And then on the pinky, I'm just going to go a single little silver. All right. Just like so. Gotta love the bling. Oh, my poor little monkey. He's such a whiner. He don't feel good. All right, so my glue is completely dry. And So I'm going to pull some of this out. I'm going to cut a little slice with my little sparrow scissors. Oh my goodness, I hope this one works. It's such a nice one. The Louis Vuitton one worked pretty good. So I'm hoping this is like a sister foil and it works really, really nicely. All right, so I'm going to, just because I'm not too sure, but I'm going to wipe the back of this foil just in case, because I've never used a clear transferring foil. So, like so. We're just going to blow on it. Okay. Hope it works. It might not, but here's hoping. And do the good old scratching motion. Did it work? Oh yeah. I think I'm going to put another lip right in the middle there just because I want to. It might not work, but that is all right. All right. And there we have it. So I'm just going to cap this, and that is everything. And I will clean up and see you all back up top.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. I had a lot of fun making it. I think my angles were a lot better than usual. I will definitely see you guys in the next one where we get rid of this monstrosity and do a new one. So yes, lots of videos coming up for you guys. I've got like some priming stampers, some weird experiments with gel and regular polish, and other things like so. So yeah, I hope you all stay tuned, stay super jazzy. Follow me on Instagram, bc_jazzy_time, or please follow my business page, Beautiful Nails by Design, BEETIFUL, not BEA, BEE. Anywho, I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned, stay jazzy.